What's going on, everyone? Welcome to some more Littleroot Laddering, rounding out this week with Kyurem White. So, if you didn't check out yesterday's video, I would highly recommend it. We started off with this team, and it felt really good, and we lost to some really unfortunate plays. So, this team has definitely been a ton of fun. I'm very excited to get back in with it and just to see what we can actually do. So, see if we can rattle off a few wins here and pull into a decent rank here on the ladder. So let's get into game number 1 here, shall we? I mean, I just like leaving the music on random. I'm actually a big fan of like all the music in this game. So, question, comment of the day: what's the best track and why is it Rose? I know I'm gonna catch some flack from that one because I know it is Carl's least favorite song in this entire game, and I don't understand. So we got Lapdog up front here for the first game of the day. How do we beat Lapdog? Probably just Tailwind. Whimsicott Tailwind seems great. Kyurem actually just seems like it's gonna do a ton of work here. Them having double flying types, like I don't care about either of them. They're just gonna get bodied. Let's see. I like Landorus. Landorus is really interesting here, in all actuality, because like we don't do anything to the Lapras. We obviously really want to hit the Zacian, but at the same time, we really, really don't want to hit the Thundurus. So like, Landorus is in a really weird position on this team. Like, I think it's important, but I don't know if it's actually that good because like we really don't do anything. Maybe we can just power through with like Eliki and Cinderace. Do we want Feeny? Feeny kind of sits in front of Lapras and makes it cry. It also put on a bunch of pressure against the Moltres. Alright, I talked myself into it. Let's bring Feeny. Let's see what opponent is going to do here. Let's see what they got. So they're probably just going to try to set up a nasty plot here, right? Like, that's what this lead tells me, is they want to nasty plot all up in my face. Okay, they're not Focus Sash, so that's actually kind of good. I mean, I still think it's correct to just double the Indeedee. We can go for an Earth, Max Quake here, so we can get the special defense boost in front of the Moltres. Is that actually that good though, or would I rather just take out the Indeedee? You know what? Let's see what they do. There's a non-zero chance that they max here. I don't think they're going to. And like now we're putting on a ton of pressure against this Moltres already. And we do see the follow me. That's completely fine by me. Completely fine. Gonna get that Moonblast off. Gonna get the Hailstorm off. Please be enough. Not quite, but actually that's completely fine because now they don't get a free switch in. Whimsicott can pick up the KO, and then we can Hailstorm into the Moltres here. So something that's actually been kind of awkward on this team is like having the focus sash on Whimsicott here when we're pairing it next to Kyurem. So maybe instead we just want to swap that over for like a mental herb, just so we can more consistently get off our moves. Just kind of thinking out loud here of what we could do. They are going to Dynamax the Moltres this turn. Not really surprised to see that, seeing how they are at +2 now. It might have been correct to go for Tailwind this turn, but like, I really need Whimsicott to take out the Indeedee here. Yeah, we are just going to see another Follow Me. Completely fine by me. So yeah, Whimsicott will pick up the KO on it. And then we're going to get the Hailstorm into the Moltres, which is probably going to trigger Berserk and hopefully not a weakness policy. It would actually just be ideal if we can just one-shot it. Speaking, you shall receive. Thanks, crit. I don't know if that crit was needed, but I will take it all day of the week. I will take that to the bank every day of the week that I can. So now I feel like this game is just over. Yeah, very, very convincing game so far. That's going to be Zacian. And their own Whimsicott. Well, luckily they can't taunt us. So what we can do is we can go for Tailwind. No. Dang it, we didn't bring Landorus again. What if we bring in Eliki here? I really want to Quake, but I don't know if we can live a Behemoth Blade. Yeah, let's just max guard. I'm assuming this is going to be Tailwind plus Behemoth Blade into my Kyurem. Okay. Gonna break the sash on the Whimsicott. So now I want to go for Electro Web plus bring out the Whimsicott. Like, I think Whimsicott's the most sackable mon here. No. We want to Electro Web. Let's bring in Whimsicott. And like, if they target down the Eliki this turn, that's completely fine. Is it? Because that means we can get Tailwind up next turn. Let's see D-Gleam. Yep, Whimsicott down. And Electro Web. Honestly, really good chip. So let's see. What does this mean now? Now we can... we can bring out Kyurem. And I think if we double into... is doubling into the Zacian going to be enough? No, because we can't take another... we can't take another D-Gleam. We might be faster than Whimsicott now, though. So what if we just Electroweb and Blizzard? It might be correct to go for the... Oh, we are faster. That's really good. That's really good. Unfortunately, Kyurem is still slower than Zacian. But they're going to take out the Eliki. Okay. I think we've got this game now. Because I don't envision a D-Gleam taking us out. We're faster still. Okay. Kyurem coming in and putting the team on his back. Either they're not max speed Whimsicott, or they're going for Trick Room. Neither of which of those plays make sense, because Kyurem shouldn't outspeed Whimsicott. 161 versus 184. So yeah, they're either not max speed Whimsicott, or they were going for Trick Room. And I just don't understand either of those plays. Like, you don't go for Trick Room when you have Tailwind up. So that just has to mean they're not max speed Whimsicott. Weird. Really weird. Well, let's just jump in here to another game then. I will take it. We're gonna see Lapdog again. This time backing it up with Amoonguss, Ensign, Lando, and Zapdos, which honestly, we don't really care about the Intimidate. Like, that's kind of the perk of playing this team, is like, we just don't really care. So I'm gonna just do the same thing with Kyurem Whimsicott. I like Eliki in the back. And I don't hate Feeny here. We just need to watch out for Zapdos, which Kyurem cleans up really well. Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring the exact same 4. And if we need to, we can always switch Feeny in early so we can prevent sporing from the Amoonguss. We can also just taunt it with Whimsicott here early, depending on what they actually go for. But I think I like this matchup on paper. Just like the Zacian Lapras teams, I think we line up really well against them. Just Kyurem puts on so much offensive pressure against them. And that's the one thing that I heard a couple different times when I was putting this together is like, hey, why don't you have fake tears on Whimsicott? And I think the honest answer is, we don't need it. Like, Kyurem just puts on so much pressure on its own that we just don't need it. But it would be, like, okay in the event that Trick Room kind of just goes away. So see, this is a really interesting play here from our opponent. Because we can Tailwind, but that means that we're slower, like we're faster than the Zacian, but then they can Spore us. So I think the play this turn is to protect and taunt the Amoonguss, and then we can try to take out the Zacian next turn. This might also just be like Rage Powder plus Substitute, which would be really unfortunate because I really don't think we can play through Substitute Zacian. But let's find out. Let's find out what our opponent's doing here. Just gonna protect on the Amoonguss. Substitute? No substitute, please. Okay. This is all fine. Fine and dandy. I kind of want to beat this Zacian up. Man, this is really awkward. We can Earth Power into Zacian and Tailwind. I don't think Dynamaxing is correct. Let's see. Let's just see how much this does. Please don't Rage Powder this turn. Okay, so that means there's a Spore coming. And we're probably actually just going to lose Kyurem, to be 100% honest. Like, this is a super effective hit off of a +1 Zacian. No, it's going to be into Whimsicott. Okay. Okay. That means they're just going to heal. No, okay. Okay, this is all fine. This is all fine and dandy. Because now we can bring in Eliki, and we can go for Blizzard plus Electro Web, and it doesn't matter what they do. They can, like, Rage Powder all they want, but it doesn't really matter in the face of this. Okay, so we should be able to clean up the Zacian pretty soundly here. Could see a Protect from the Amoonguss. And them taking out the Whimsicott there is actually the best case scenario for us. I don't think there was any plan in my mind that that's what they were going to do. Gonna withdraw the Zacian, completely fine. Gonna bring out Landorus. Well, that's not really gonna like this Blizzard. So, thanks. Oh, they're gonna double switch. Is this Lapras? No, it's Incin. Okay. Like, this is actually kind of just perfect for us. Like, sure, we can't Electro Web your Landorus, but like, that's decent chip on the Incin. And we probably take it. Yeah, we're gonna take this Landorus out. So, like, is Incineroar your Dynamax target now? Like, I'm feeling pretty okay with what we got going on now. Yeah, they're going to send back out Amoonguss. And I think we're going to Dynamax Eliki this game. Because I have a feeling they're going to fake out into the Eliki this turn. Yep. Dive Ball Eliki. I love to see it. Absolutely love Dive Ball. I think this is actually the first time I've Dynamaxed Eliki. And if it's not, it's definitely the first time in a while. They actually go for the Kyurem play here. Interesting. I definitely would have, if I was them, I would have faked out the Eliki. Interesting. That is definitely not the play I saw coming at all. So now, pending that, yeah, opponent concurs that this game is over. So pending that there's no Rage Powder there, we're going to get to Lightning into the Incin, pick up the KO on it, and then have a single target Blizzard into the Amoonguss there. So pretty much locked that game up pretty early. So I'm real satisfied with how that game turned out. Them switching into Landorus, I just did not understand. Them bringing Landorus and Incineroar, I really didn't understand when. Granted, they didn't know we were bringing 4 special mons. Like, the two physical mons on our team are both pretty offensively scaled. Like, Assault Vest Landorus is a big threat, and you have the Cinderace as well, which is honestly, I debated playing White Herb on it for a non-zero amount of time, just to prevent the Intimidate from doing all the work. But last game of the day, we have Solgaleo with Spectrier. They're gonna try to bulldoze. So the question is how do we beat them up? I wonder how much that does. I wonder how much Kyurem going for... Like, we could Tailwind. We can also... Like, Landorus doesn't seem bad. No, they're Clear Body. Landorus doesn't do anything here. They could also be like Lagging Tail Grimmsnarl, which is kind of annoying. I need to see how Solgaleo is slanted on stats. Solgaleo is 107 and 89 special, so yeah, we'll bring Kyurem, we'll bring Whimsicott. I like Cinderace, and I like Eliki. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So full metal body is just clear body. So we don't need to worry about that. Yep, we're going to see it. But this is going to mean that Kyurem is going to be faster than Solgaleo. They're going to trigger Policy, and then we're going to hit it super hard. And we're going to be faster thanks to Tailwind. Like, we're going to be faster than them after the bulldoze because of Tailwind. So... this is gonna hurt. This is gonna do a lot. I don't know. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna pull up Architects and actually punch this in. Kyurem White. Yep. We are Dynamaxed. They are Dynamaxed. Oh! Interesting. Well, we triggered their policy. I think my microphone was just stinting right there in front of my face. Sure, nice policy. Don't care. So what's the Spectre do now? Scary Face. Well, that's terrifying. That's actually really sick. I'm actually going to go for a taunt into this. Into the Spectre. And try to pick up the KO on the Solgaleo. So that did approximately 30%. So you multiply that by 4. That's 120. Now you Dynamax. That's going to be 60. So I think we're going to be just short of the KO. I think we're going to be just short. But we should still outspeed Solgaleo. What if we go to -1 speed? Do we still outspeed? Shot a ball into my Whimsicott. Not really doing much. They actually do outspeed me now. Well, we're probably dead. So are they just like max speed Solgaleo then? No. Oh wait, no, that's still a -1. Interesting. Let's bring out Cinderace here, I guess. I don't think this is going to be enough anymore. I mean, we can go for it, but I don't feel good about my life choices. And we'll just chip away at the Spectre, I guess. Yeah, did not expect the Solgaleo to outspeed us, because we're essentially at neutral because of the scary face, but yeah, they would have to be max speed. We're pretty dang close. Yep, they had to be 244 plus to outspeed us by 1 point. Because Solgaleo is by base 97, Kyurem is base 95. Which I did not realize, but this is the world we live in. Oh well, this is fine. We're okay. Not really, but we're okay. I'm going to bounce this Solgaleo to make them waste a turn, and we still have Tailwind up, right? Yep, last turn. Yeah, we'll bounce the Solgaleo and we'll Electro Ball it. Electro Ball might be enough. I don't know. Like we are definitely getting max power Electro Ball because of Tailwind. You know, close game. After 2 actually close games, then we run into this. But you know, we're not in a terrible position. Okay, we're actually not in a terrible position. All things considered, this could have gone way worse. The problem is now the Zapdos next turn can go for like Thunderbolt into my Cinderace, and that's gonna really hurt. But it's alright. We're okay. Not really, but we're okay. Oh! Funky Monkey. Oh, we will protect. Because I don't want to get faked out. Fake outed? I don't know. It's also like playing around Grassy Glide this slot. Don't be Koba. You're not Koba. Oh no! Oh no! Like we got the pair up, but yep. Now Cinderace goes down. Now Grassy Glide should take us out next turn. So we need to hope for Para this turn. And they still have a Spectre in the back. So we'll go for Electro Web. Oh, really? close game. Like, the way this game actually played out, it was not ready for scary face on the yeah, this should take us out. Yep. Our Eliki is not, we're max speed, max special attack, so we have literal no bulk, so if they're max special, if they're max attack like most Rillabooms are, or even a decent amount of investment, it's a guaranteed one shot. So honestly, that game went about as after turn one, after the scary face, that went about what I expected. So let's throw this rental code up on the screen one more time as we get our outro here. Honestly, this team was a lot of fun. I was way more satisfied with it than I initially thought I would be. And that's honestly kind of been like the motive, the running theme of the teams I've played this week. Kyurem definitely exceeded expectations today and yesterday. Just being able to punch through so much additional damage. And same with Reshiram, like single form Reshiram on Monday and Tuesday was just really insanely good. So I'm going to call this week an okay success. I know Carl didn't have any kind of luck with Zekrom. His closing statement to me was, Zekrom is just a worse version of Dracozolt, and that really says a lot. So honestly, I'm going to call this week a success. I am very satisfied with everything we had going on, and I'm interested to see if Kyurem Black can actually hold up at all next week, so make sure you check that out. But that's going to be it, everyone. Thank you very much for hanging out with us through Gen 5 week. And hit the bell, hit the bell for notifications when new stuff goes live. Leave a like, and leave that answer that question comment of the day down below. So have a fantastic day. Peace.